What's going on, guys? Aggronix here, and welcome to the first round, and hopefully not the last, of the C.P.L playoffs. Now, this is going to be a very quiet recording because I'm recording this literally at 3:45 in the morning because the time difference for me and my opponent, MysteryCoolDude, link will be in the description to his YouTube channel. It's really tough time difference. It's been really hard to play. Basically, the best time for him to play is between 11 and 2, around then, and that's the same time for me, and obviously I'm 6 hours ahead, so we've had to like bend the time a little bit, but I hopefully I won't be too tired to play this. I have I've rested a little bit, so I'm not completely out of it, but apologies if I do stumble through this team builder as well, because I did build this team a while ago. I thought I played him, I think like week 5 or 6, and then I was wrong. I think I read, there's someone in the league called Connor. If you don't know, my first name is Connor, and so I thought that was me, and I had a brain fart, and I built the team for him, which is good because I don't have to build a team tonight, and I feel like if I built a team at 4 in the morning, I wouldn't be very good. So at least hopefully our team can pull us through. But MysteryCoolDude is a very talented player, and he's also a really strong team. His team consists of a Latios, very scary, Draco Meteor, Psyshock, Dragon Dance, Calm Mind, Defog. It's just very scary. Lando T, not too scared of it. Intimidating Rock and Stealth Rocks are pretty good, but it's okay. Scizor, Bullet Punch, and U-Turn is always scary. Bandit could be scary as well. Mega Absol, not too hard to deal with, but I do have to keep an eye out for it. Suicune is the scariest thing on his team, to be honest. Suicune just destroys my team. Roserade, again, not too scared of it, but can be good, if he kills the right mons. Delphox, very strong fire type. Again, not great against my team, but it's okay. Cofagrigus is a good defensive wall to be able to stop Aggron and stuff, so I could see it coming. Sock is also a good offensive mon. Zangoose is fantastic. I know from Joey, it's really good if you use it right. Golem is a guaranteed rocks, which is nice for him if you want to bring that. And Run Fan is a nice volt switcher. But other than that, it's not great, especially in this matchup. So the mons I think he's going to bring, I think he's going to bring Scizor, Suicune, Roserade, Latios, Scizor, Suicune, Roserade, Cofagrigus, and then a fifth mon. He could be Lando T, I'm not really sure, but his team doesn't have the best matchup against me. So building this team wasn't too tough. We start off with Aggron, our Mega Terminator, Mega Aggron, of course, Stealth Rock, Heavy Slam, Avalanche, and Fire Punch. If you notice, this is actually the exact same 4 moves as on Smogon's, forms, Heavy Slam, Avalanche, and Fire Punch. It's just funny that actually works out to be the perfect set to take on my opponent in. The only mon on his team that I cannot touch with Aggron at all is the Suicune, but if I put like Thunder Punch on this mon, it wouldn't really change anything. I still won't be doing that much. I'd be doing like 30%, if maybe even that. So I didn't really feel like it was worth it. And with this set, we do a lot to his team. First, we Heavy Slam a lot of things, a majority of his team. Latios, Mega Absol, Roserade, Sock, Zangoose, do a lot. Avalanche is there to hit the Lando, and Fire Punch is there to hit the Scizor. And that's really all I need to hit. It's just fantastic. And also, being able to get up rocks is really important against his team, because his only way to get rid of rocks is with Defog with Latios, which forces that, or Mega Absol has to Magic Bounce. And what that does is, if he wants to go on a Mega Absol against Aggron, I win every single time. I'm not scared of that thing at all. We also have Pulsar there, who doesn't have Rapid Spin. So that's that. Especially defensive, because we need this thing to take on the Lando. Oh, sorry, not the Lando, but Latios. So yeah. Next we have Spyro, Dragon Dancing, Lumberry, Multiscale, Dragon Dance, Outrage, Extreme Speed, and Fire Punch. This thing is fantastic against his team. His team doesn't really deal well with the setup. As long as we kill the Latios and kill the Scizor, we should be able to sweep him. I'm running Lumberry just in case the Suicune burns me with Scald. If he has Ice Beam, I can still take it with the Multiscale. And yeah, with Dragon Dance, at +1, we should be doing about 40% to Suicune. Again, it all comes back to Suicune for me, because Suicune is so incredibly scary against my team, and I just have to be able to play around it. Next we have a very funny set: Pulsar, Colbur Berry with Analytics, Scald, Psyshock, Reflect Type, and Psych Up. Now, this thing is built to take on a lot of things. it's built to take on the Mega Absol, which is funny to say, but with the Culver we can take a hit if we need to. We'd also Reflect type to become you know, Mega Absol's Dark type, which would be really nice. And then Psychops is there in case the Suicune tries to calm Mind Up, and Psyshock obviously hits him on the physical side, which is great. And Scald is there because it's just a great move. We don't touch the Latios at all with this set, but I'm not too afraid of it because we do have Cherry and Aggron, so this army is not offensive at all. It's more support, but it's also there to stop certain things. It's there to switch into the Landers, maybe take on the Suicune, you know, stuff like that. So next we have Luigi, Leftovers, Regenerator with Energy Ball, Hidden Bar, Fire Psych Up, and Knockoff Psych again is there for the Suicune. Running an offensive set this week because it's really, really good against his team. It can still take hits really, really well from the Landers, sorry, and the Scizor, and the Mega Absol even. And it's just really, really good against his team. Yeah, not much to say. Energy Ball is there for Stab, Hidden Bar, Fire is obviously there for the Scizor. Knockoff's there because it's good against his team other than the Mega Absol and the there was one other man, Sock. Other than those two, none of his team take Knockoff, and if I can get rid of the Rocky Helmet and Landorus, or even the Leftovers, that'd be great for my team. Next we have Cherry, the Florges with a very, very weird spread. I don't know why it was like that. Whoa. We're rocking max HP, max defense. This thing is just meant to take on a majority of his team. I think it's supposed to be that. Ooh, I don't know. I'm not sure. But this thing is meant to take on, I'm going to put it that. This thing is meant to take on a majority of his team. This thing takes on Latios really, really well. I'm going to run this actually, no, because I want it to be able to take Psyshock, that's what I'm saying. This thing takes on Latios, it takes on Landers, it takes on Absol if it doesn't have Iron Tail. If it has Iron Tail, we can still take one. It does about 60%, which is a lot. And you see MysteryCoolDude's messaging right now. Suicune is a little bit scary, but Florges hopefully isn't set up fodder for it. Roserade is also very, very scary for it, but hopefully that won't be a problem. And finally we have Havoc, Rotom Heat, Choice Specs with Overheat, Hidden Power Ice, Thunderbolt, and Volt Switch. We just need the thing to hit as hard as possible. This speed, I believe, is meant to outspeed a offensive Scizor, I believe. Adamant, I think. I'm not even going to check it because it's too tired, guys. I'm really, really not too worried about it. This is, if you don't know, the first round of the playoffs. The playoffs have been sped up because the league was kind of falling apart, so we were like, okay, let's just take the top people, which were the people that kept showing up to games, and we'll put them in the playoffs. So, playoffs has begun. If we lose this game, we're out. And if we win this game, we go on to face, I think Pavlov. So we'll see. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to get into the battle with MysteryCoolDude, and we'll see you in a second. Okay, so let's get the thing started. It's funny that it actually just said it straight to MysteryCoolDude. That's very, very... I don't know how I did that. I don't think I did that myself, did I? Anyway, I think it's maybe because I have it open in Team Builder. So, we're going to get this thing started. If you guys are rooting on your Cork City Cyndaquils, make sure to have something like one down below first and subscribe. Ooh, I'm so nervous. It's very, very late, so I'm going to try my best here, but I'm not too worried about a loss. We see his team is very, very odd actually. We don't see the Latios, which is good. He brings the Rotom, which I'm surprised. If it's Choice Specs, it could do a little bit of work, but I'm not too scared of it. He brings the Delphox as well, so cool. So, leads on my end, it's probably Aggron, or his lead is either Landorus or Rotom, which, if he leads with Rotom, Starmie's in a bit of a problem. If he leads with Absol, sorry, I can Reflect type it. If he leads with Scizor, I'm in a bit of trouble though, but I don't think he'd lead with Scizor. So I'm going to lead with Starmie. Because we can just scald the Landers off the bat. I'm going to lead with Starmie. He does lead with Guardian, the Landers Therian. An Earthquake shouldn't be able to kill me. And getting rid of this Landers is really, really important for Dragonite to sweep. So I think I'm just going to Scald. If he doubles into Absol, he's risking a burn, and also I can Reflect type because I'll outspeed him the first time. I'm going to Scald. He does swap out and he goes in a Wind Waker, so this is fine. If we get a burn here, that would actually be pretty appreciated. We don't though, that's fine. I kind of have to like react immediately, so I'm gonna go into Tangrowth. I'm gonna go on Luigi. We see what happens here. Goes for Scald. He gets the burn. I was hoping he wouldn't, but he does. That's unfortunate, but the worst thing in the world. His switch is either Scizor or Delphox. So I think I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to Hidden Power Fire her. If he predicts it, stays in, fine. Calms Minds, we Psych Up, which is also fine. I'm just going to go for Hidden Power Fire. I have nothing to lose. We still have Psych Up on. He does go for Calm Mind. Okay. So, that burn really sucks, but we do have Regenerator, so I'm going to go straight into Starmie. You're going to Calm Mind, which is fine. And I'm going to Scald. I'm going to Psych Up. I have to Psych Up immediately. Goes for Calm Mind. He sees. Yeah, alright, so we hit this thing pretty hard. We can go for a Psyshock right here. His switch is either probably Absol or Rotom. I think I Psych Up again. No, because if he doubles an Absol, I'm in a bit of trouble. So I'm gonna go straight for the Psyshock. If he doubles an Absol there, see, if I go for Psych Up, I'll go back to 0. Psyshock, a little bit of damage. He goes for Scald. He gets another burn. I don't have Recover on this thing. So that sucks. That really sucks. And I can't do anything about it. I have Heal Bell on Florges, but I don't have Recover. I was hoping that would do more. And you're gonna see that's gonna start building up. I think I'd die next turn. But another Psyshock might kill if I get a high roll. But he can click rest here and I can't stop him. So we have to hope we get a high roll, and we do not. I think that was a high roll, the first one actually. Okay. See, now we just kind of lose. I have to go on a Dragonite, and I have to Dragon Dance. I have to hope I get lucky. I have to hope, one, he doesn't have Ice Beam. Or, well, if he has Ice Beam, actually, I don't know. We'll see right here. But he still has a Sucker Punching Absol, an Intimidating Landorus, and a Bullet Punching Scizor. And he doubles right out into Landorus. So, we click Dragon Dance. I think I want to go on an Aggron here, because we stopped the Suicune. And he's just going to put up rocks. But if he puts up rocks, I think I do Dragon Dance. I have to, don't I? I have to. Goes for Rock Slide. Another one probably would be able to kill me. Oh, that was an awful play. I thought he would Stealth Rock. I really thought he would Stealth Rock. I'm gonna go on an Aggron. See, I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock. He's probably gonna go on a Suicune right here. He doesn't. Okay, he stays in and he goes for U-turn. Okay, so he's gonna go on a Suicune. I can't stop him. He goes on Alexa the Delphox. Okay, that's fine because we get to go out with Florges. Now, I think. And I'm gonna go for the Wish as he goes in a red the Scizor. And I could go on a Dragonite and try to get my multi-skill back. I doubt that'll work though. I could also go into Aggron. Florges can wish up on Delphox and Suicune and Absol even. If I go into Rotom, I play huge mind games. If he knocks off, he won't knock off though. He goes for Defog. Okay, wow. Okay, I forgot about Defog and Scizor. Okay, I just, my mind just because when I think of Scizor defogging, I think of Mega Scizor. So right here, yeah, I outspeed a max speed Scizor. So what do? Do I go for Hidden Power Ice predicting the Lando? Do I just click Overheat? Do I just click Overheat? Do I double out? If I click Overheat, he won't go into Suicune. He can't go into Suicune. If he goes on a Landorus and I click Hidden Power Ice, that'd be huge. Now the fan comes in, it takes a little bit of damage. To be honest, I'm just gonna stay in. I can't let Florges take unnecessary damage, and if he goes for a Volt Switch, he's messing up, like he doesn't want to go in Suicune, but we'll see right here. I think staying in is just the best play, because he can't touch me. Unless he has a hidden power, which he obviously could, but we'll see right here though. Dude, it is so cold in my room now. We go for hidden power, we do outspeed, goes for Thunderbolt, and it does very, very little. So, we're going to hit Power Ice. Again, he dies to rocks. Very, very important. If I can get rocks up, he's dead. And he does just die, so. We'll see right here if he goes into Suicune. If he does, I'm in a little bit of trouble. If he does, I'm in a little bit of trouble. If he goes into Absol, I think I'll go right into Aggron. Or maybe into Florges and then into Aggron. Depending. Starmie being dead though really sucks, because Starmie dealt really, really well with the, well, not really, I guess I brought the wrong set, but it was a cool set, and I thought if I could get it to work, it would work really, really well. But in comes Midnight Murder, in comes this monster. Now, I think I'd go in Florges, and then back in Aggron. Let's think. Knockoff, Super Power, Sword Stance. With Aggron I get my rocks up. No, I don't. It's an Absol. I'm gonna go into Florges. For knockoff, does a lot of damage. And I'm going to predict the Iron Tail and double out in Aggron. If he does go into anything on this Florges, it's the Scizor or the Delphox. If he goes into Delphox, I'm going to be upset. But he goes into Suicune. Why would you go into Suicune? Ugh. If he wakes up and scalds, or if he doesn't have rest, he doesn't have sleep talk, so he has Ice Beam. Maybe he does have sleep talk. I don't know. Maybe he misclicked. Would he go in a Landorus? Does it matter? If he goes in a Landorus, I go back in an Aggron. If he goes in Landorus, I actually go in Cherry, and I get to Wish. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my good fucking god. We just killed the biggest threat to our team. in one hit. Rotom, I absolutely love you, Rotom. Now, Dragonite being alive now doesn't matter too much, because Suicune's dead. Dragonite can still be good for extreme speed on the Absol, so we're still going to keep it around, for sure. So, I think I'm going to Florges. But I can't misplay this. I can't misplay this. If he goes for U-turn, goes for U-turn. Okay, I thought he would, but it's fine. So we'll see what he goes into right here. It's probably going to be the Scizor. Now, Scizor probably wouldn't have Swords Dance and Defog, because he has Bullet Punch, Defog. If he has Defog, he probably has Roost. So in comes that Scizor. He does have leftovers as well, so he's not Choice Bandit. Is Florges being alive really important? Yes, because it's the only thing on my team that could take a hit from Delphox. Yeah, I need this thing for Delphox. He does go for U-turn. See, he's just chipping away at me, you see. And he gets to go on a Delphox right here. So he's U-turn, Bullet Punch, and Defog, Bullet Punch, and U-turn. Okay. Aggron needs to be alive, because Aggron wins me this game. The Avalanches, I go on a Rotom. Psyshock, Fire Blast. Okay, we take it. I think we just click Overheat, because everything is taking a hit. A big hit. If I Thunderbolt and he goes on a Landorus, I just click Overheat. Clicks Fire Blast again, we do live. And we miss. Oh. Can I just check how much that would have done? Probably like 50%. Yeah. Oh, we missed Fire Blast! Oh my god. Well, I guess that's pretty even. He missed again. Oh my god, I don't think another Overheat kills, but that puts him in range of Stealth Rock. So, that's crazy how I missed one and he misses two. So like, I'm so sorry about that, dude. I can't. You could see it as some kind of justice because, you know, the burns and stuff, but it's still, that still sucks, dude. He goes on Landers. And that does a lot of damage, so I'm not going to even be upset about that. I'm just going to stay in and click Overheat. He goes for Stealth Rock, which will weaken... What's it called? It'll weaken Dragonite when he comes in, but we do miss Overheat. And he does kill with U-turn, so... The good thing is right here we get the knowledge what he goes into. If he goes in a Delphox... Yo, if he goes on a Delphox, we have to go on a Dragonite. He goes on Scizor, okay. So we get to go on Aggron right here. Now, I think I click... Well, he's clicking U-turn. He's clicking U-turn. And then he's going into Landorus. Now... We have 52 in you. If you have a Lando. I'm so shocked that he didn't bring Roserade. He's definitely defensive. Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam doesn't kill. Heavy Slam does not kill. But do we still click it? No, we click Avalanche. He clicks U-turn. Okay. If he goes on Delphox, it does die. But no, I'm not even gonna check. He goes on. Okay. This thing's died. This thing dead. Does he have Rocky Helmet? He does have Rocky Helmet. Okay, so Aggron is really, really weak. But in comes this monster. So we go into Luigi 100% right here, because we go into Luigi and then we go into Dragonite, and then he's in trouble. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go into Luigi. Aggron at 40% is worth more than Tangrowth at 100%. Is what it is. We brought the wrong Tangrowth set this week. Fire Blast. It's gonna kill. So he had a Fire Blast. 2 left. So, is he locked in the Fire Blast? He outsped Rotom, but I could outspeed the Scizor. So if I Extreme Speed, and then I Fire Punch, so I have to Extreme Speed. I have to kill this thing. He does swap out, he does go on a Scizor. I wanted to predict that, but I still think I kill this thing. Bullet Punch will not kill me. Fire Punch does a ton of damage, and he just goes for U-turn. Oh my god! Do I swap out? How much does... regular Scizor? This is really important. Extreme Speed has a chance to kill. I think I have to Extreme Speed sweep. So I think I go in a Florges. If he Sword Stances, I lose. But goes for a knockoff. And I'm going to Wish on the off chance. But he's just gonna knock off again. Yep. So in comes Aggron. This is the most important turn of the game. Alright, so we click Stealth Rock predicting the swap. I think we do. I think we predict the swap into Scizor. Because if I Heavy Slam and I kill the Scizor, he goes in a Delphox and then he wins. Do I really... If he knocks off... He can't kill me. Superpower... Superpower, does it kill? And I'm adamant, let's just say. Because I'm not, but I don't have any investment in... I don't have any investment in defense at all. He can't kill me. He goes for Sucker Punch. Okay. Do I Heavy Slam now, predicting the swap in a Delphox? Heavy Slam 100% kills. He Sucker Punches. Yes, okay. We kill. Alright. It comes down to Dragonite. Can Dragonite on 1% sweep the rest of his team? It comes down to Scizor. If it kills Scizor at 13%, it comes down to this. If he has... How many investment did that Scizor? I think that Scizor was max defense, which I don't know if he is. How much did Dragonite do last time? %. So, according to this, we're not in range. But is that a low roll? I'm not even gonna check. We are adamant max, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, he definitely goes in a Delphox right here. I think he knows that. If he misses Fire Blast, I don't think it matters. I think it comes down to Scizor. It comes down to if Scizor kills. So I'm gonna go for heavy slam. If he misses, it's whatever, because it again it comes down to Scizor. Now, if he misses Fire Blast and he doesn't have a move to hit Aggron, we win. So missing Fire Blast right here might be really good for us. So I'm hoping he does. He could also have Flamethrower though. Should we live that? We should, shouldn't we? We should live Stealth Rock. I'm not sure. It says 25.8. Oh my god, this is so stressful. This is so stressful. Oh my god. If I were to get those rocks, if we swapped in a Scizor, I think goes for Psychic and he gets a crit. Did that crit matter? I swear to god if that crit mattered. I'm gonna check it in a second. We do live. Okay. If that crit mattered, I'm gonna be upset. Now if he swaps in a Scizor, that's the best case scenario, but he won't. Okay, saves him. Did that crit matter? I think it did. It depends. Can't remember how much Aggron was at. Maybe not. Wow. Oh my god, GG dude. I can't be upset. I know I sound frustrated in my voice. I am. I really, really am upset. That was really, really close. The Psychic crit I don't think mattered. No. It might have mattered. It might have mattered. If I was on 18%, it would have been at 62. You'd have to get a higher roll. Yeah, Scizor comes through right there. That was definitely max physically defensive. I don't know what I could have done differently. I don't think I brought the wrong mons. Well, Tangrowth was a bit of a waste, but I needed something to bring. He beat Suicune. Let's jump on the C.P.L hub. Who could I brought instead? Our time in the C.P.L is over, guys. Very, very sorry to hear or to say. I was hoping that we could go to finals, but we're not going to. We're going to get beaten by a Scizor on 1%, which is insane. I can't be upset. We didn't play badly. There was a lot of hacks involved in both sides. The crit on Aggron at the end possibly mattered. See, it depends. Was he timid? If he was modest, I don't think it mattered. I don't think it mattered. If he was modest, it didn't matter. But if he was timid, I'm not gonna ask him right there. I'm gonna ask him right there. We're gonna find out right there. Should I have lost? Because at the end of the day, it came down to a roll on Scizor, which was your Del Fox modest. No, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry for the loss, but I really, really don't mind that much. I came into this league on week 2. I was given a team that I didn't draft. I didn't draft this team. I did change a lot of the mons. I changed 4 mons in it, which are the 4 mons that we use today. I got Dragonite, Starmie, Aggron, and Florges. I really, really like using them, but it was never my team. I never felt right using it. I always felt like it was someone else's invention. Yeah, I mean, if I predicted the Scizor coming in on the fire, see, when he was in with Delphox and I was in with Dragonite, and I took Extreme Speed the first time, if I got a higher roll on that, then I would have won. If I got a higher roll with Aggron, I would have won. It all comes down to rolls in the end. He was definitely max physically defensive Scizor. Like 100% he had to be. Fire Punch. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it did about that. I think we actually even got like a little bit of a higher roll. I don't think he was max physically defensive, so he wasn't max physical defense. That's a weird thing right there. We'll see if he messaged me back. He didn't, so That's unfortunate. Starmie did really nothing. The burn on the thing was unfortunate, but I mean, if he didn't burn me the first turn, he would have burned me eventually. I'm glad I brought Psych up. I thought it was cool. I thought it'd be cool. I'm upset that I wasn't able to run or to use Reflect type on the Absol. Thought that'd be really cool. The turn that he went for Sucker Punch on Absol, on Aggron, it didn't really matter because he did it again. So I don't know if it mattered. I am upset that I lost. I felt like I played well, I feel. But it just came down to a roll, and you can't be upset about it. You know, there was a crit at the end. It could have mattered. It mightn't. I don't really care, to be honest. I don't really mind. He's a very good player, as you could tell from the game. Very good player, and you know, we just got unlucky. So that's it for our time in the C.P.L. We might be back next season, we might not. Depends on how I feel. It depends on how many leagues we're doing at that time, because I don't like to do more than 3. I feel like doing over 3 is a little bit much to ask, but for now, I guess that's it for us in the C.P.L. I'd like to say thank you for watching, thank you for supporting your Cork City Syndicals in the C.P.L. We made playoffs with a team that wasn't even ours, with a 0 wins and 2 losses. We came in with a handicap, and you know what, we're going to walk out with our heads held high, and I hope you guys do too. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to have something down below first, and subscribe if you're not already, so you become a member of the Aggronix. And with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here, and I'm going to say goodbye to you guys and the C.P.L. With that being said, have yourselves a wonderful day, and bye bye.